just on a date.
What is going on, YouTube? Hey, I know it's been quite some time since I've posted any content. A lot has been going on personally and just around my house, and keeping me from having to have some time or the ability to put some content out for you guys. Sincerely apologize for the subscribers that have been with me for a little while. Thank you for the new subscribers and the guys that have subscribed so far. I could not do this without you guys. I know we were trying to get some content out weekly, but unfortunately I had a lot of personal things come up that kept me from doing that. However, things are going great now. I got a lot of things coming up in the future here. Also have a big surprise for you guys. Something that's really took a lot of my time. I knew I told you guys I was working on getting a new area to cook in for you guys. Well, you probably see a little bit behind me that I'm in a different part of my house or my backyard. So the good news is that area is just about done. It's far enough along where I am able to start cooking out here now. Still got a little bit of touch up to do, but that's where most of my time's gone, other than my personal issues that came up. But like I said, the personal issues are in the past now. It's all good. But I just want to say thank you guys for the subscribers that have been with me for a while. And again, the new subscribers, I've been keeping an eye on the channel. I know that a lot of you guys haven't had any footage for a while, and again, I just want to say I am extremely sorry. But good news is we're moving along, moving forward, and much more content to come. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the surprise, the outdoor kitchen I got put together. We got much better lighting. We've got much better camera angles. I know some of you guys have mentioned about the camera angles being a little rough, but now I think we've got a setup where we should eliminate all that. And if there is any issues, you know, and I don't miss it, I don't catch it, excuse me, please don't feel, hesitate to comment down below. And also, when I show you guys the surprise here, yeah, please comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Any changes that you see that that can help me in the future, please let me know. But be right back with you guys, and we'll reveal the surprise. Alrighty guys, and we're back. As you can see behind me, we've got a fantastic surprise for you guys. The outdoor kitchen is, like I said, just about complete. I'm going to go ahead and do a video for you as well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do steaks my way on the Blackstone. And again, guys, thank you again for hanging in there. And this is Cooking with Mr. Outdoor Chef. Here is we got our New York strip steaks. We went ahead and took some paper towels and kind of patted down some of the juice off of them, both sides, kind of get like the water off of them and everything. So what we're going to go ahead and do is get them seasoned up here. So we're going to take our Johnny seasoning salt that my family loves. So kind of sprinkle down here. Kind of liberally put this on. Don't be shy. And you want to do both sides. And then go ahead and take we like to use this garlic Parmesan seasoning. So again, kind of be liberal with it. Kind of spread it on there. Go ahead, like I said, and do both sides. So flip them all over here. Man, these are nice and thick. Give you some great steaks here. Go back to Johnny seasoning first, and liberally again, the other side. Get our other seasoning here. All right. So now we got them all seasoned up. What we're going to go ahead and do is we've already got our onions kind of pre-diced up. We've got some fresh minced garlic. We got some parsley as well. So we're going to put those on afterwards. But right now, guys, we're going to take a little bit of stick butter that we got over here. All right, and what we're going to go ahead and do, guys, take our stick butter, because we want to get our onions on first. We're going to go ahead and slap a little bit of butter on the Blackstone here. Kind of get that melted up a little bit. Now, you don't want your burners on too high, because you don't want to just fry your butter. You kind of want it to puddle up here a little bit. As you can see, it's not too hot. Again, if you have your burners too high, guys, then you're just going to fry and just ruin your butter, and you're kind of defeating the purpose of having a nice little pool of butter. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take our diced up onions, get those on first before the steaks, because these onions are going to take longer. Got your diced up garlic, or minced up garlic, excuse me. Going to get all this kind of mixed up here a little bit. Turn up just a little bit more. What we want to do is get it soaking in this butter, kind of get it going. Whoop. Don't make a mess. Man, who doesn't love grilled onions on their steaks, man? Some of you guys may be like, oh my God, it's going to ruin the steak. But man, grilled onions are really good. So what we're going to do is get these kind of grilled up here a little bit. Obviously going to take some time for that. Go ahead and grab the last little bit of butter, stick it in here, kind of in the middle. Just like so. Get that nice little butter bath going. What we're going to do is let this kind of melt up a little bit, let it soak in, and we'll come check back with you guys in just a second. All right, guys, and we're back here. So we got our butter melted, got our onions kind of soaking in the butter bath here. Kind of get these guys a little bit of a stir around here. Looking really good. Man, I tell you what, guys, this smells delicious already. Just onions and garlic on the Blackstone here. So I'll do is kind of spread them out a little bit, help them get a little more, I don't want to call it, just grill a little bit more. So they get our steaks on here in just a few minutes. Once this gets a little bit, little more golden brown, or soften up these onions here a little bit. So again, guys, I just thank you for hanging in there with me, and it just, a lot of stuff has happened. This outdoor kitchen cabana, it's taken me a long time to get it done. I personally did all this myself. I did not hire anybody. I did hire somebody to do the physical structure itself, but I built the grill, I built the bar, I built everything. So it has taken up all my time, along with my full-time job, guys. You know, it's been a lot of work. But I'm excited. I'm glad it's done. My family absolutely loves hanging out outside now. The weather is fantastic here in Arizona. It's only 70 degrees. What more can you ask for, guys? It's amazing. So thank you guys again. It's a long time coming. So I keep mixing these around here. Turn our burners up just a little bit more, kind of like a medium heat. Scraper here. But yeah. So what we're gonna do here is we'll go ahead and get our steaks on. So what we're going to do is same thing. Take our, let's get a temperature reading here. So yeah, we're probably a little high. So we'll turn that down just a little bit. We're just above 300 degrees. Knock that down just a little bit so we don't fry our butter. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the side over here. Take some butter, get a little bath going here for our steaks. Not too high there. And what we're going to do is the key with steaks, guys, is you want to keep turning them. The reason why you want to keep turning them is if you cut your steak in half when it's done, you don't want that gray and then the red. You kind of want a minimal gray as possible because we like to have our steaks medium rare, medium to medium rare. So just keep flipping them. That's the key. You don't want you want to evenly cook them. You don't want to have just more on one side. So take these nice fat juicy steaks, lay them down. Look at these things, man. These things are amazing. All right. There we are. Go ahead and spread our onions around here a little bit. Man, these things are looking fantastic. All right, guys. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to let these go for a minute, and then we're going to flip them. Let them go another minute and flip them again. We're going to keep doing that. And then we're going to get these things to temperature. What we're going to do is you want to rest your beef. So cook it, I mean, depending on what temperature you like. Again, we like medium to medium rare. So I'm going to go to about 110, maybe 115. And then we're going to pull them and let them rest. Now the key is, guys, you want your meat to rest before you cut into it, because it's still going to continue to internally cook. So we're going to let it go. Like I said, probably let them rest for about 10 minutes. And then we'll cut them open and see what they look like. So what we're going to do is we're going to check back with you guys here in just a moment. All right, guys, it's been about a minute. So what we're going to go ahead and do is take our steaks over here, give these guys a nice little flip. Man, these things are looking great already after the first minute. Get them in the butter here. All right. So what we're going to go ahead and do is take just a little bit more butter. Sorry, guys, I like to cook with butter. Kind of put it in between there, let that melt and get inside that other side of the steaks there. All right, these onions are looking good. Nice grilled onions here. So now what we're going to go ahead and do with these guys is kick them over here to the side. We got this other side turned down to low while these kind of do the simmering over here. What we'll go ahead and do is give these guys just a smidge of oil. Whoop, gotta take the cap off first, just so they don't stick. All right. Give these guys another minute on the other side here, and we'll get them flipped again. Check back to you in just a moment, guys. All right, guys, it's been about another minute or so. What we're going to go do is give these guys another flip. They're looking fantastic. Flip these guys over here. Man, look at these things. They are looking delicious. Man, I wish you guys can smell this. This looks and smells absolutely amazing. So kind of going low and slow with these things, like I'm saying, just letting them soak in this butter bath. And then at the end, guys, I've got a little treat here. We're going to do some kind of thyme and some parsley, and we're going to take a little bit more butter and kind of let it, and some garlic, and we're going to do like a little broth on top. Man, it's going to be nice. So again, keep flipping these things, let them cook evenly. It's going to take a little time. It's okay, but man, it's going to taste delicious, I promise. So let this go another minute or so. We'll see how they're doing. All right, guys, so we're going to give these guys another flip here. And one thing I want to let you guys know, I did fail to mention in the beginning, before I had this outdoor kitchen, I did have this Blackstone set up as propane. Now I do have it set up as natural gas. So those of you that don't know, natural gas does not burn as hot as propane does. So when I tell you guys that my burners are on at a certain setting, they're probably a little bit higher than what you guys would probably have at home, for those of you that don't have natural gas. So you can see my burners are up a little bit higher than they would typically be, because again, natural gas does burn the lower heat than propane does. So that's a big difference I've noticed already having this new setup. But it's okay. Just things that we learn along the way. So yeah, just keep in mind. If you guys have natural gas, you want to have to turn your burners up just a little bit more. But look at these things, guys. These things are looking fantastic. Smell is amazing. We got our onions on the side over here. I want to turn that side off. They're just kind of keep it on the warm side over there. The burners turn completely off. What we do is just let these guys just keep cooking here. We're going to, again, keep flipping them out after a minute. But you can see that they're cooking pretty even on both sides. And that's the key, guys. You keep flipping them. You don't want to let them cook more on one side versus the other. You want to evenly cook your steaks. Get that juice kind of locked in there. And this nice butter bath I got going here, now this is just going to be amazing. So we're going to check back here in just a few minutes. But guys, thanks for hanging in there. All right, guys, we're back here. So we're going to get these guys another flip. Whoop. Man, look at these things. Absolutely amazing. They're just looking good. Probably want to flip. I think I went a little bit, it was about 3 minutes on accident. My apologies. A little longer on that side, but we're going to go probably equally on this side just so we get that equal cook. And then we'll flip them just a little bit more frequently this next time. So we'll check back with you guys in just a few minutes. All right, let's go and give these guys a check here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is flip them one more time. Man, they're looking amazing. Almost. So let's go and give these guys a temperature check. Got my thermal pin here. So we're about 117. We're going to kick that guy to the cool side. Let that kind of rest. Got a little thicker guy over here. Kick him over. This one here is about 105. So not bad. We'll kick him here. Because I got a little bit of a warm spot in the middle of my Blackstone, which is typical. You're going to get some unevenness. So this one here is almost 108. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and kick him to a little bit cooler side. Flip him here. Man, these are looking good. Give him a good flip here. Let's go and check them just one more time. Oh, this guy's ready to rest over here for a little bit. Hey guys, let them rest up here. This guy's got a little bit more to go. All right, so what we're going to go ahead and do is let this guy cook just a little bit longer. These guys are going to rest. Then what we're going to do is we're going to slap them on our cutting board. We're going to cut them in half and see what they look like. All right, guys, give these guys a check here real quick. See how we're doing? Yeah, all right, perfect. Let's go and get these guys resting. I'm going to slide these over on my cutting board here on the side over here. Let them rest up just a little bit more. Sorry, walking in front of the camera there. See if I can do this left-handed. All right. Go ahead and take our, let them set up on the cutting board here. Let them rest. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take our butter, like I was telling you guys before. Turn this down just a little bit. Let our butter melt up here. Then we're going to get a little hot, but that's okay. Then we're going to throw some parsley in there. Get a little bit of thyme. Here in just a second. All right, what we're going to go do is get a little bit of thyme added to our parsley here. And what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to add this for a little bit extra flavoring. And we're going to go ahead and get just a little bit more butter. We're going to do a nice little butter bath. Pour this on top of our steaks. Good old butter. Do not have too much butter. That is good. So what we're going to go ahead and do is kind of let this cook a little bit here. Let's just add the rest of the stick of butter there. Let this kind of melt up a little bit. Mix it with our thyme and parsley. Our good old onions are looking really good over here. All right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to let this butter melt up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to scoop it up into a bowl and then pour it on top of the steaks. You see all this extra butter over here? Oh, this looks awesome. I'm going to turn these guys off. Just run the one burner. Look at all this nice butter. Woo! Man. This is looking good. All right. Just about done here. By the time we get this done, we're going to our steak should be pretty good and rested. Then we're going to give a nice cut and see how they look. Give us just a moment, guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we got our melted little butter sauce here. So what we're going to do is take our grilled onions off to the cutting board to the side. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is slide all of our butter sauce over with our thyme and parsley. And this is kind of a little tricky here. What we're going to go ahead and do is kind of scoop this up and put it in the bowl. Now we can kind of take this and dump it right on top of the steaks. Add just a little bit of flavoring. It does take a little bit of time, but be patient. Scoop it all up. All right. I'll tell you what, guys, these steaks look absolutely delicious. They smell amazing. And again, the key is to just keep flipping them to get the even cook on both sides. Slowly get all of our little sauce there. Perfect. Set that aside. Now what we're going to do, guys, is give me just a moment. We're going to do a different camera angle, and we're going to go and cut into these steaks. All right, guys, what we're going to do is get a cut into one of these things, see how they look. Man, there's juice all over the board. They look like they're going to be good. So go and take this guy right here, cut right into it, and see how it is. Take a little taste of it, and see how they taste. Ooh, look at that. Nice and juicy. Amazing. Let's give them a taste. Cut right in the middle here. Wow. This is probably the juiciest steak I have ever had. Tastes amazing. Look at that. Not too pink, not too cooked. Nice little pink in the middle. Man, this is amazing. Guys, I want to thank you again for hanging in there, being patient with me. Man, oh, this is amazing. Can't get over the taste of this. Well, I promise you guys there will be more content to follow. Now that a lot of this outdoor kitchen's done, I'm just going to kind of tidy up the loose ends along the way. And then please let me know what you guys think below of the new outdoor kitchen. Comment. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to subscribe, help a guy out, like my videos. And then guys, there will be a lot more content to come. And again, thank you. Mr. Outdoor Chef out.